My name is EJ, and welcome to my science lab. Today I'm going to show you how I'm using the the scientific method to find out how ingredients will change slime. In my last video, I observed my control slime, which is here. Recipe too. The next step is to come up with a question. How do I make it more jiggly and watery? Let's see. Oh, here. Water adds fluidity to the mixture and helps in dissolving other ingredients. It also contributes to the overall texture of the slime. That seems useful. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Cross-linking agent. Borax, when dissolved in water, also provides borate ions, creating crosslinks between the polymer change and the glue. These crosslinks give the slime its structure and reduce its stickiness. I think that would be useful. Okay. So after that, you are gonna want to conduct research like I just did. So I wanted to make it more jiggly, which borax might actually make it more jiggly. So would water. So also it would make it a bit more watery. So what I mean by watery is kind of slide through your fingers maybe, or slide off your hand a lot faster than this. It's it would just kind of like semi-water basically. So whenever how thick or how much it slides off or how thick it is called viscosity. That actually shows thickness, the firmness, how soft it is, how cohesive the liquid is to itself, and also slime is considered a non-Newtonian fluid because it will go to the shape of the thing. Look at the bottom. It's it actually fits in with the shape because it's part liquid, but also okay, here we go. When I take it out, it keeps its shape. So it's not quite liquid or solid, which makes it a non-Newtonian fluid. So the next thing you want to do after you conduct research is you want to form a hypothesis using that research. So I actually made a hypothesis already, and I'm going to show you how to explain it. So I have a feeling that if I use less of the borax or boron molecules, then it'll make it less stiff and more watery and jiggly, which is just what I want, as I said in the observation thing. Question, not observation. I already did the observation. So what I'm going to do is I'm thinking about if I added, if I took away some of the borax, it would make it, because boron's molecules actually connected with the borons and the water and the polyvinyl acetate, which is in glue, will actually all connect to each other, because glue is a polymer, which if glue is a polymer is something that like can make long chains of it, the same thing, so it like repeats basically into a chain. So what the borons do is they make it so that it's called cross-linking. What happens is the borons actually stick to one of them, and then another chain comes on, and they stick together. That's how slime happens. So, if I made less borons, it would be easier to like take apart. It would be less stiff. It would make it a bit more watery because it would slide around. It would be more jiggly because there's not as much of the stiffness. So, therefore, it would probably work. I forgot to say, this thing is a bit long, but there are the borons, or sodium tetraborate decahydrate, meaning sodium, which is salt, 4 boron, 10 hydrogen added to water, which is H2O, will actually make it dissolve into borate ions, which are the things that connect the polyvinyl acetate chains together, which is called cross-linking. So, that's why I think that this will work. So, the next step is, first, we're gonna do a test. So first, you're gonna want to wash your hands. So first, you're gonna want to make a test, which, for my test, I'm going to follow the recipe, except I'm just going to change the variable, which is one thing, and it's just one thing. The variable, which is, I'm going to change the amount of borax. I'm going to make it less borax, because it would be 2 tablespoons, but instead I'm making it 1 tablespoon, because I feel like that would be noticeable, probably. And it's just going to be turquoise, so that we can so that we know that it's not my other place line, and that one over there, and also so that we know that it's not this either. So, go. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wash your hands, which I did. You're going to want to get gloves so that the borate doesn't corrode your skin. And you're going to want to get goggles too, so just to protect your eyes, even if your snow gets hot in your eye. So, first thing is, you're going to want to get 3/4 of a cup Elmer's glue, which is school glue, You're going to want to put that into a bowl. The glue is like the main part of the thing because it's... Okay, so I got the glue out, which is polyvinyl acetate. Then you're going to want to get half a teaspoon of baking soda and put it in there and then mix well. Well, yeah, you're going to want to mix it well. I'll just set that there. I'm going to use one of these now. The baking soda is actually one of the activators. It is the only other activator that I'm going to use other than the borax, which will also work too. You're going to want to do this first, so put it in before you put in water, which I'm going to do. Okay, so then after you do that, you're going to want to add water. I just added food coloring so that you can see it and things. So, here goes to water. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. Water, it's so dark. Oh my gosh. Wow, it's turning blue. Like very blue. Or, no, turquoise. Actually, no, blue. I'm going to try to get this blue off the side so that whatever. I'll just keep mixing it. Okay, so after that, since you added the water, you're going to add you're going to add 1 tablespoon, or that's just for me. For the regular thing, you'd add 2. But for this, since I'm using less, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of control solution, which has borax in it. Contact solution. No, not control solution. Contact solution, not control solution. It has boric acid, and there would be another step, but since if you use the contact solution, you can skip it because it already has it. You're going to want to make sure that the contact solution has boric acid in the ingredients, because otherwise it won't work.
Okay.
So I'm going to pour that in there. That actually, since I added water, it's going to make boric ions, which will make it so that it actually will start clumping up. Like, I think it might be soon. In case you don't have contact solution, you can add borax and add water to it too. That's just, you could add water, but if you add water to the borax, it'll work. Because then it will turn into contact solution. Basically, the contact solution already has that though, so. Oh my gosh. There's a bubble in it now. I think it's kind of clumping up. It's getting a little bit slimy, but... Okay, so you're going to want to take off your gloves, and then you're going to want to knead it with your hands so that there's more... the borax actually the borate ion connect to the polymer chains. So I'm going to do that now. Ooh, it's nice and goopy. If it gets all over you, don't worry, because after you knead it a lot, then it'll actually stay together, and then it'll connect to each other. So this actually works good for doing that. Okay, so now we're starting to get it to like connect to each other, and it's kind of flowing like how I thought. It's actually working quite well.
I think mine's done. See, look, it's all stuck to itself, so I'll help you some more.
Mine's sticking now, so I think that's okay.
Okay.
As I said, it's going to stick after you knead it a lot. So like, look, I can uncover my finger now a little bit.
I can't get it off. Right.
You're gonna want to try to get all the slime so that it kneads together nicely and then it all sticks together. You don't want some to stick and then some to not stick. Yes. Some to stick would mean that you didn't knead it enough. If it doesn't stick too much, then it stuck to the table. That's funny.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. It's very slimy.
Go.
Okay, so now it's like nice and kneaded, and it can actually come off easier. So like, watch, I can take this off. It comes off pretty easily. I mean, the more you knead it, the more it comes off easier. But I mean, I probably still need to knead it a little bit more so it comes off even easier. But it actually did what I expected. I thought it was going to be like floppier. It's actually a lot floppier than the other one, so. Also, it like kind of like drips down a lot more fast. Like a lot faster. Oh yeah, that's fast. Let's see, I'm gonna try doing it again. Let's see. Okay, that's actually very fast. Okay, maybe if I mean, that's not quite what I'm looking for, but it's steps closer. Because what I'm looking for is like watery, where it like sticks together, but like it will like literally slide out of your hand, like it's crazy. Like, I don't know how they do it, but I think I really like it. Bye.